Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Pond Hoppin with Goose, and I'm back with another unboxing. I know unboxings are not new on this channel, but this one is a little special considering that I kind of had like a revelation when it comes to tackle a little bit. I've really enjoyed how 6th Sense stuff really performs, and I decided that I wanted to support them directly rather than going through Tackle Warehouse, blah, blah, blah. So this is my first ever 6th Sense package directly from 6th Sense. Regardless of the shipping delays because of COVID, this got here on time, right when it said. So let's go ahead and hop into it and see what we got. We did get our hands on the elusive, on an elusive piece of tackle, which is part of the reason I decided to buy from them to begin with anyway. But let's go ahead and take a look. I got it's not a ton of stuff, but it's I don't know how many pieces of it exactly it was, but let's just reach in and get started. So first things first, I had to get some more of the live minnow color Divine paddletail swim baits. These things, probably my favorite color that they make is the live minnow. It's like purple and silver on top with some silver flakes on the bottom. I'm sure you can see that shiny silver in there. It's insane. So this is the 3.8 inch, and then also went with the 3.8 inch Bluegrass Magic, which is like a real green pumpkin blue on top. Not sure if you can see that or not, but then also on the bottom this really nice royal blue with blue flakes in it, blue and black in there. So some paddletail swim baits. Also, let's take a look here at some soft plastics that we got. Okay, so I really like the 4.2 inch prawns. That was from the first like Tackle Warehouse purchase. I really enjoyed them. They feel good, they look good. They're heavy, but they're not like, and I don't know. This is how I imagine that I would want my own soft plastics whenever I start making them. This is how I would want them to feel. Yeah, I got 3 more packs of prawns. This is green pumpkin blue here. Got some Nirvana, which is a weird, interesting looking color. I saw it when I originally bought from Tackle Warehouse, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. It's like a black and green pumpkin top with blue flakes on top. I don't know if you can see it. And then the bottom is like a pure green pumpkin with, I guess, a little bit of blue flake mixed in throughout it. It's really good. It's really nice. And then the Dark Water Bug, which is like black on top, and then I think it's got some purple or pink in there. Like it's black on top, pure black on top, and then on the bottom it's got purple with blue flakes in it. Really cool. Should work well with the bodies of water that I fish. So got 3 packs of the prawns. Yeah, so 3 packs of the prawns, and then also let's get into the others. I really enjoyed using the Stroker Craws as well. So I ended up picking up a few more packs of the Stroker Craws. Got 3 packs of Stroker Craws. This is, let's see, Dark Melon Red. Don't know if you can even see the color in that, but it's like watermelon red, but it's got some black or gray tint to it. It's a little darker than your normal watermelon red. Let's take a look at that real quick. It's a lot darker than your typical watermelon red. As you can see, normally with a watermelon red, you can see the light that would shine through the body. Still a really good looking color, something that I'm going to use. Then I picked up the Grass Candy, which is the pink, purple on top and green on bottom, or vice versa, whichever way you want to fish it. I have that in the prawn, and I didn't think about getting it in the Stroker Crawl when I ordered before. So I saw that it was in stock, and I grabbed some because that's probably my favorite color of all time, is the Grass Candy. Yeah, I restocked on the Gill Dust, which is probably my favorite color. Okay, and then I ordered some new products from 6th Sense that I've never used before, and that would be, it's another soft plastic, but that would be the 5.4 inch Clout. There you go, 5.4 inch Clout. Okay, so I've never used this product before. This is, from my understanding, this is their like finesse worm or their Senko style. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is kind of their Senko style. Little bit different pattern on the body. Still that really tough plastic that I really love from 6th Sense. I ended up getting 3 color patterns in that. I got This is Black and Blue Flake, classic Black and Blue Flake. Ended up getting one of my favorites that they have on the website is Green Pumpkin Burst. It's like green pumpkin with gold, silver, I guess prismatic. It's like, or holographic, there you go. And then some black flakes in there as well. Take a look there. A lot of colors going on in there. Also the same Nirvana color, which is the green pumpkin on bottom and black and blue on top, or blue and blue on top. Got a pack of those. Got some Core X quarter-ounce weighted swim bait hooks. That's going to go well with the Live Minnow and the Bluegrass Magic paddle tails. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know that 6th Sense sold terminal tackle. I had no idea that they used terminal tackle. Or that they sold it. So whenever I saw that they had weighted swim bait hooks, and then of course they've got flipping hooks, the ox flipping hooks, and that sort of thing, I think I'll probably, I'm not sure, I think I'll probably start trying to use 6th Sense terminal tackle just instead of Falcon hooks. Falcon hooks has undergone a big overhaul recently, so I'll have to see how that plays out and see if they, what happens when we update the store over at Falcon Hooks. I'm going to do a test on these to see if they work just as good as the other swim bait hooks that I've ever used. Second to last, wanted to start buying some jigs that were other than the swim jigs. The swim jigs have a ton of hype. The swim jigs work. I've caught many fish on the swim jigs already, but I wanted to try another style of jig that they sell, which is the 6th Sense finesse jig. So here is the 6th Sense finesse jig. I got 3 different colors. I have 2 5/16 ounce. This is the brown jelly, 5/16 ounce. I also got the, Magic Blue Craw, 5/16 ounce. And then a little heavier, 7/16. I went with the River Craw, which is basically like the Okeechobee Craw. It's got the blue with the brown and the green pumpkin in there. Went with a little wide variety of natural colors, really. Very brown based, and a couple of black strands in there. I've never used a finesse jig from them. I've never used a finesse jig in general. I'm going to have to figure out how to fish it. I'll probably just fish it like a regular jig or a swim jig. Who knows? You can fish however you want, but I think I'm probably going to end up using it as probably just a regular jig in shallow water, just sight fishing with it until I actually figure out how to fully take advantage of a finesse jig. Then, the moment that everyone has been waiting for. This is what everyone has been freaking out over on YouTube as far as 6th Sense goes for a long time, actually. It got teased a ton, and it finally came out. I was able to get my hands on one of the first batches, I think. I think it was the first batch. It may have been the second batch. I think it was the first batch, actually, because I remember seeing the Instagram post, and then the very next day is when I ordered. So, yeah, I think this is from the first batch, but here you have the 6th Sense Vega Frog. Now, granted, when I logged on to order, there were only 3 colors of this frog left, and it was like pure black, ivory white, and then this one, which is the Black Magic. This is that one that you see on all the 6th Sense ads on social media, on Instagram, and on Facebook, anywhere that you see the sponsored ads on social media. This is one of the colors that they always show. I'm going to take this one out of the package. What do you say? The Vega Frog 70. Okay. Ooh. Oh, baby. Man, this thing's nice. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. In case you guys didn't know, if you guys don't watch Ben Milliken on YouTube, I love his YouTube channel. He's one of the inspirations behind my content. But he has a thing that he does called the MF for the day, which is someone who puts a comment on a video. He features the comment. Well, he was talking about the Vega Frog. He's been teasing the Vega Frog for a long time. So I put a comment on there and I said, something like, I think I said, because he had like a moment where he caught a fish with the prototype Vega Frog, and he had this like intimate moment with it where he was like saying the pattern of the frog and like, what he was doing with it. And then I just commented and said, little shad pattern frog this morning as I cry and draw the 6th Sense logo on my frog. That was my comment. It got featured. I got MF for the day. But this is what I was talking about. Right there. Yeah, exactly. So these 6th Sense frogs have the 6th Sense logo on top. They have a lot thinner profile. Not necessarily deep like wide body, but the width of the body is a lot slimmer than a normal frog. Of course, this is a Poppin frog type. It's not the true like cupped mouth, but it is a Poppin frog. I may trim the legs a little bit to make it a little smaller, maybe about to like right here or so, something like that. But the plastic is soft. The hooks are definitely sharp, and they're angled up just a tad. I don't know if you can see that. They're angled up just a tad right there. So I guess that's going to be for a better hookup ratio. This is what I was really waiting on. I could have ordered like 6 of these and I would have been satisfied, but I'm still trying to explore a little bit more with 6 cents. So I ended up getting some of the jigs, and you know, I got some clout. These things, you know me, fishing before I learned about all this other type of jig fishing, and before I learned about how to fish chatterbaits through grass and ripping swim jigs through grass, and you know, crankbaiting and all this other stuff, all I would throw were Senkos, lizards, twirly tails, whatever. So I'm excited to get back to using these the clout, because this is kind of what I grew up using, was just a Senko. And that's what I've caught a ton of fish with, and that will always be a staple lure in my tackle box. So I was really excited to try some of these out. I was so glad that they had some in stock whenever I ordered. This is awesome, guys. This is awesome. Disclaimer, I am not endorsed, sponsored by, nor am I on the pro staff of 6 Cents. That is my goal. That's what I'm working towards, because so far, out of all the products that I've used, 6 Cents and Missile Baits are the 2 products that have really like outdone everything else to me so far. Not talking about rod or reels, but as far as soft plastics and jigs and all that, and you know, flipping lures, the Missile Baits, D-Bomb, and then so far 6 Cents, everything has worked for me. But we're gonna have to give a try to the stroker crawl and to the clout. You know, I keep picking the clout. I'm excited to try this one. I'm sorry. Got some swim bait hooks that we're gonna hook up on these paddle tails. This right here, this bad boy right here, I can't wait to start tossing this around in the morning over top of some vegetation underneath some trees and snag me a freaking slaunch bass. I cannot wait. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to click the like button down below. Also, the big red button down there that says subscribe. You could click that if you want to. You know, it's totally free, and that just means that you would be a part of my channel, basically. If you do hit that red button, make sure to hit the bell next to it and turn on all notifications. That way, you'll be notified every single time that a video goes live on YouTube on my channel. Also, check out my social medias in the description. Check out my sponsors in the description: Titan Tungsten, Falcon Hooks, and Barefoot Outdoors. This has been Pond Hopping with Goose, unboxing a box from 6 Cents, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.